Shahid Azeem, we'll look forward first, and one final game for the club this season, a chance to celebrate, of course, but we must also, of all clubs maybe, understand what Hereford are going through and respect that as well.
Yeah, of course, we are looking forward to the game. You know, the pressure's off us, but obviously, you know, we were in a similar situation last year, and I remember being at Rotherham, and we just got relegated. They just got promoted, and we just didn't want to be there. And I think we have to respect, you know, the Hereford, the club, the town, and you know, as we all say, what goes around comes around. So we shouldn't forget that. And I think our supporters will, you know, I'm sure they will sort of relate to that, and I think we'll respect that, and I think we've got all the confidence that, you know, they'll give them, you know, to be dignified.
Exactly. Everybody remembers the horrible emotions and feelings at the end of last season. The way at Rotherham it was a promotion party for them, but something of a wake for Aldershot Town, and it's not something that you want any football fan to go through.
I don't think, no, absolutely right, Steve. I mean, we just placed that as soon as the final whistle went. You know, you know, Rotherham, quite rightly so, they won the promotion, they were celebrating, champagne corks popping all over the place, but we just wanted to get out, and you know, you felt for the players, more importantly you felt for the fans that were out there just being relegated and unsure of what was going on.
But this week has been about an achievement, and it's one that you as chairman must be proud of.
I think as a whole club, I think, and just myself, I think whether it's the town, the supporters, the sponsors, the players, the whole town is very proud of, you know, what we achieved. It's quite ironic we say we achieved something. What we achieved is you know, avoided relegation, but behind the background of what's gone on, of what we went through last year, and not having a team, and you know, starting almost 10 days before the season started, I think, you know, Andy and the team have done a fantastic job.
And that's it. It made all the hard work of not just the last summer, but the last 18 months since you came in January 2013. I guess it justifies all that hard work.
I think it's been a real turmoil for the first 4 or 5 months, not knowing what was going on. We couldn't plan anything, but you know, it's the final game, you know, at Woking last week with, you know, there's, you know, literally almost 2,000 people there. It meant so much to the town, so I think everything that's gone in the back just made up for it on that day.
And Andy Scott said that when you went in the dressing room, there was very nearly tears from you. That shows quite how much it does mean.
I think Andy's exaggerating. I had a cold. But to be honest, it is extremely emotional. That, you know, it was certainly when later on we realised what the results went against you. But I think it was just relief. And yeah, it is emotional. But
it's the culmination of lots of hard work, but it's also just the start, and as you said on many a time, this is the first stage in a long-term plan for Aldershot Town Football Club.
It is. I mean, for all our, you know, so our objective this year was to make sure we survive, and that's what we set out to do. And Andy has, you know, we've done that. I think now next season, we've got now time through the summer to build not just the team, but all the other infrastructure that we've been trying to get behind the scenes, right? So I think that will go away, and obviously gives a bit more time to get involved in really the sort of behind the scenes that people don't see, that we need to make sure the foundations are right. And
at the moment, almost sounds a strange thing to say, it's a challenge that you're enjoying.
To be honest, Steve, I always like challenges. I wouldn't be involved in it. Sports, you know, when you're younger, you've got sports challenges and you want to achieve certain things. And when you get older, you know, there's different. Your life sort of aspects changes. You've got different aims and views. And I think for us to, you know, it's a challenge not just for me. I think it's a challenge for the players, the board, the staff. I think challenge every round, but I think it's a challenge that everybody relishes.
And there are a couple of words that I know are very important to you, that I think the football club is a vital, unique part of its community, and it must reflect the diversity of that community.
Yes, I think, you know, look, we are the hub of the communities. I mean, you know, what happened on Monday and on Saturday, or sorry, on Good Friday, I think has a huge good feel factor for the town, and you know, and I think we make or break people weeks on the 90 minutes on Saturdays. So the result's not right on Saturday, people get depressed, but they look forward to it. The 2 days later the emotion's gone and they look forward to the following week, and that's what it is. Or to be honest, what we sell is emotion. 90 minutes of emotion on a Saturday or a Tuesday night, but that's what we're in for.
And around this club, standing by the side of the pitch, it is a special club, and people like Frank Burt, people like all the supporters that helped out last year, that have supported the team so well this year. It's an achievement for you, but it's for them as well.
Absolutely right. It's great. Me standing here trying to take any glory for it, because you can't achieve anything without everybody else involved. You've got a fantastic bunch of volunteers. You've got the staff that went through thick and thin all last year. They're still stuck together. The supporters, when the team walked out at Woking with the supers with the whole flag across there, it is absolutely fantastic. And I think the town is a real unique town, and this club is absolutely unique.
And the future's bright. We've got Brian Bloomfield and Andy Muckett now on the board, injecting some new experience and some new blood there, and I think everybody can look forward and go into the summer with lots of optimism.
Yeah, absolutely right. We need obviously more fresh blood on the board. I think we need, as I say, John Leppard's getting old a bit really now, so but we do need fresh blood, I think, and hopefully there's more people in there. But for me, the real aim is to get new bunch of supporters coming through there, and I think one of the biggest area we need to do is get back in the communities. Is for me is the Nepalese. There's 10,000 Nepalese in here, and we hardly see any of them, and yet they play football. So I think that's one of our, personally for my aim, is to get those sort of people in here as well.